Hey guys, and welcome back to NBA Knowledge. Today we'll be ranking the NBA's next generation of players under 23 years old. Before we begin, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss another video from us. Let's dig right in. At number 10, Jaren Jackson Jr. The Grizzlies' rebuild is well ahead of schedule thanks to Morant's electrifying play, but right there with him is Jackson Jr. The third-year big man has everything you want in a modern NBA big with his ability to impact the game on both ends, especially with his efficient long-range shooting, connecting on 39.4% on 6.5 attempts from deep last season. His rebounding isn't where you'd want it to be for a 6'11" forward center, but if he can improve his work on the glass, is an all-star berth out of the question this season? At number 9, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 22 years old. After a season playing alongside veteran point guard Chris Paul, Shai is ready to take the next step as the leader of OKC's next generation. His improvement between his first and second season was impressive, but now with both Paul and Dennis Schroeder leaving town, the ball will be in his hands even more as the team's primary offensive weapon and playmaker. Given the freedom he'll be afforded this season, a Most Improved Player of the Year award could be on the horizon if he takes the next step. At number 8, De'Aaron Fox. Playing in Sacramento, Fox may not get the same attention as his peers, but there's no denying the speedster is on his way to being an elite point guard. Already a devastating force in transition, Fox is a strong playmaker, passer, and finisher at the rim, and is just a reliable three-point shot away from taking that next step. At number 7, Zion Williamson. Williamson played just 24 games in his rookie season, but he couldn't have left a bigger impression in those limited outings. The 20-year-old's knack for scoring in the post, hauling in offensive rebounds, and punishing teams in transition with his otherworldly athleticism is already at an elite level. With an NBA offseason under his belt and his minutes restrictions lifted, the sky is literally the limit for Zion. At number 6, Brandon Ingram. Ingram enjoyed a breakout campaign in New Orleans last season, earning his first All-Star selection, Most Improved Player of the Year, and a $158 million contract extension. The wiry swingman is still scratching the surface of his offensive potential as he continues to expand his game. He shot 39.1% from the three-point line last season on 6.2 attempts. That's up from the 1.8 per game a season prior in LA. As he continues to grow in New Orleans, the 1-2 punch alongside Zion Williamson is going to be a nightmare for opposing defenses for many years to come. At number 5, Ja Morant. Is there a more exciting young player in the league than Morant? The reigning Rookie of the Year makes the Grizzlies' appointment viewing, whether it's his high-flying dunks, dizzying dribble moves, or the swagger of a kid who can and will posterize anyone. For Morant, it's not just flash. He very nearly led the Grizzlies into the playoffs in the bubble, falling to the Portland Trail Blazers in the play-in tournament. While the road to the postseason will be even tougher in the Western Conference this season, Morant and the Grizzlies will be a team to keep an eye on. At number 4, Bam Adebayo. Adebayo earned a $163 million extension from the Heat this offseason after helping lead them to the NBA Finals, and for good reason. In the age of positional versatility, Adebayo ticks every box with his ability to score and defend, but what sets him apart is his playmaking. Outside of Nikola Jokic, no center averaged more assists per game last season than Adebayo, who established himself as the cog that makes everything work for the Heat. Perhaps the biggest indicator of his star status is the way he elevated his play in the playoffs. At number 3, Trae Young. Is there anywhere on the floor Young can't score from? The diminutive point guard has limitless range and the confidence to go with it, regularly pulling up from the car park with the threat of his long-range bombs warping defenses. But there's more to his game. In just his second season, Young established himself as one of the league's best playmakers, finishing second in assists behind only LeBron James. Sure, his defense has a long way to go, but his ability on the offensive end more than makes up for it. The knock on Young has been that his performances rarely lead to victories, but with a new-look roster in Atlanta, the postseason is on the horizon for the first time in his NBA career. At number 2, Jayson Tatum. The Celtics are officially Jayson Tatum's team after his breakout campaign in 2019 to 2020, firmly establishing himself as the franchise's cornerstone. Coming off of a season that saw him earn his first All-Star selection and a spot on the All-NBA third team, the Duke product has proved he can match up with the best offensive players in the league. Tatum is going to be a problem for the next 10 plus years and is already a handful for opposing defenses right now. And finally, at number 1, it's Luka Doncic. Doncic enters the 2020-2021 season as the favourite to win Most Valuable Player alongside back-to-back MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo. At just 21 years old, the Slovenian is a walking triple-double, and after his impressive playoff debut against the LA Clippers last season, which included a game-winning buzzer beat, the stage is set for Doncic to solidify his place as not just one of the best young players in the NBA, but the best young player in the NBA, period. And that's all for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you never miss another video from us. Until next time.